So window open without arguments in new window. And even though it doesn't say so in the description, this actually pertains to the CLI. So if you launch VS Code from within the command line without any arguments, you can set it to set it to just focus the active window, or actually open a new window and therefore a new instance of VS Code. So just going to read the description for you. Controls whether a new empty window should open when starting a second instance without arguments, or if the last running instance should get focused. Obviously, if you use arguments, it's still going to do whatever it's going to do with the arguments. Okay, so we have off, which means focus the last active running instance. So if we come here and we launch code, I have the insiders version. That's why I write code insiders and not just code. So if I run this, it's just going to focus the active window. If I set this to on and I run this again, so without arguments, it's going to open a new instance, right? And now we have two, this one and this one. All right, so I don't care too much about this setting, to be honest, because I don't ever launch VS Code from within the command line. So don't really care. But if I had to choose, I guess I would want it to focus the active window, right? Because if I'm using the terminal to launch VS Code, that means I want to use the keyboard and not the mouse. And if I want to open a new instance, I can just use Shift Command N and I open a new instance with my keyboard. I don't really need to use the command line. I don't really need the command line to open a new instance for me. That is probably annoying because if I already have an instance opened, I don't want to open another one. Okay, so I'm going to leave the setting set to off.